Ryan Dobashi. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our Kapaa High Media broadcast tonight, featuring high school volleyball, boys high school volleyball. The teams involved tonight are the visiting Island School Voyagers and the home team in white, the Kapaa Warriors. We've got about a little less than a minute left in warm-ups here. My name is Matt Gonzalez, and I am pleased to be joined tonight by a young man who is a student up at Kamehameha Kapaa Lama on Oahu, but he is visiting his ohana. His uncles happen to be coaches here, so I want to introduce you all to Kapule Kaona. He is not Coach Kapule, he is nephew Kapule. Kapule, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing really good tonight. Thank you for asking me.
All right, well, Kapule and I are both substitutes tonight, so please bear with us. We're going to try our best. Our normal Rod Green, our normal play-by-play man, is not available tonight, so we are filling in, so please bear with us. We'll try our best.
Welcome to today's KFA. This is the
The teams are just kind of lining up, getting ready for the start of the match. We've got the sportsmanship announcement being played by the athletic department, and then I've been recruited to be our PA announcer tonight, so we'll try our best here. You can kind of hear faintly the voice of our principal, Mr. Tommy Cox. Oh, are we not doing starters? Welcome everybody to the campus of Kapaa High School, the Bernice Hunley Gymnasium, for tonight's KIF volleyball matchup between the visiting Island School Voyagers and your Kapaa Warriors. Very quickly, let's meet our starters tonight for Island School. Starting tonight is number 1, Orion Magawai. Number 3, Matthew Dobashi. Number 5, Pico Vaughn. Number 10, Elijah Inoka. Number 18, Cade McCracken. And number 23, Hayden Wilson Weil. Head coach for Island School is Tony Magawai. Starting for Kapaa, John Ibe, Kamale Dasalia Mandin, Isaiah Gutierrez, rest of our starters, Current Pope, Felicie Hunt, Siren Burley, and Tyler Thornton. All right, my public address announcing job is done for the night, so we'll pick it up here. Serving is Island School. Set to the outside to John Ibe. And a nice rally to start to get Kapaa on the scoreboard. What did you see on that play, Kapule?
Saw some pretty good covering on that play, you know. The boys, nice hustle, being able to watch the setter on those plays was really nice. It was really nice.
Yeah, we want to remind everybody that currently Kapaa is 3-0 in the first round. They beat basically all three teams in that first matchup. Island School lost to Kapaa, but then they beat both Kauai High School and Waimea. So this match is very important because if Island School can win tonight, then they're able to make it a little interesting here in the first round. And a nice overpass kill there by Current Pope. And serving for the Warriors is the setter, Isaiah Noguchi.
Nice serve.
And Kapaa had to go to their secondary setter that time and set the that pipe set to Felici Hunt, but he hits it just long. Any comments there on Felici Hunt's swing there?
Hey, you just need to get a higher contact on that ball and just drive it down is all.
Tyler Thornton swings, but it just goes outside there. No, it was called in. So Kapaa jumps out to a 4-2 lead. And back to serve is number 1, John Ibe. And Island School has a hitting error there by number 18, Cade McCracken, and Kapaa goes up 5-2. And Island School gets the side out there. Looks like Kamale Dasalia Mundin probably should have let that ball go. What do you think?
Yeah. Got a little faint touch on that ball, but that was going out, but that's right. That's all right.
And a nice quick set in the middle there, killed by Current Pope. Kapule, we've had a couple of jump servers so far. One, Isaiah used more of the top spin. When you, as a passer for you, what would you rather pass, a float serve or a jump serve?
I'd say for me, I'm more stronger with my hands, so a float serve is more easier for me to pass, is what I would say. But yeah, Isaiah's spin serves are pretty good, I would say.
And right as we talk about serving, Kapaa has a service error. And again, Kapaa out of system there, had to, libero Amas had to set the ball, but makes a nice set with his hands, and Felici found that seam in the block there. What are you seeing so far in this match here, Kapule?
So far, Island School is always, seems like they're trying to get the Kapaa setter to get that first touch so that he doesn't get the hands on the second ball, which isn't too bad, but hopefully Island School can keep it up so far, yeah.
All right, Kapaa serving is Landon Segda, number 3. Oh, a nice attempt there by John Ibe. However, the ball goes off of him, and Island School scores another point. So we're still early in this match. First set, the home team, the Warriors, are up 8-5. Now, we want to remind you all, the last time these guys played at Island School. Oh, nice swing there by Felicie Hunt. But last time these two teams played, they actually went to 4 games. And the 4th game, I believe, Kapaa won 33-31. So these two teams,
Wow.
last time it was very competitive. Oh, a nice little off-speed shot there by number 20, looks like Saul Schmidt. And Schmidt back to serve. Oh, unlucky for Kapaa. But, hey. Island School will take that ace there. What can you do on a play like that?
Exactly. That one is hope for the best. That maybe the setter could have probably have gotten that, but no one could have predicted that one. No one could have predicted that one.
And then Schmidt serves it into the net here. So Kapaa still with a little 3-point lead here. Back to serve is number 5, Kamale Dasalia Mundin, Kapaa's libero. Oh, and the ball maybe getting a little slippery there. As a setter, have you had that happen to you, Kapule?
Oh, plenty times. And you can't do anything about that. You just got to focus on the next play and be able to make that next point.
Oh, nice up by Dasalia Mundin. Oh, and I like that aggressiveness there by Current Pope. You know, as a middle blocker, tight ball on the net. He made a play and it worked out.
Yes.
And Kapaa takes a 5-point lead here. Oh, that was a tough serve. Oh, what did they call there, Kapule?
They called, I think, Curran might have went under the net on that one, on that block.
Under the net. Unfortunate, because that was a really tough serve.
Yes, that was a really nice serve. Nice first touch.
And a beautiful set there by Noguchi. He finds Current, and they get the ball back. If Kapaa can keep getting the side outs like this, they'll be in good shape. Here's that jump serve again by Isaiah. Yeah, you know, a lot over the years, one thing, I mean, of course, I hate to bring up like when I used to play volleyball, but not too many people jump serve back then.
Oh, no, yeah, totally.
Now everybody seems to have a jump serve, and so it's kind of high risk, high reward, right? Oh, nice set there by Magawai to number 3, Matthew Dobashi with the kill.
That was a really nice setting kill right there. That was a really nice play.
Yeah, Magawai moves around real nice on the court. He's a good little setter there. And Kapaa gets the kill by Tyler Thornton, just a sophomore. First year on the varsity for Tyler, but Tyler's a big boy, and good to see him getting the reps tonight.
Indeed.
So we have a little break here. Looks like they're wiping the floor there. How are you feeling about this game so far there, Kapule?
I think both teams have talent, skill, and they have Orion Magua on the other side, who's quite shifty on the court, can get to the ball especially, and then Kapaa just being able to keep that ball up. I think this will be the most tough matchup out of KIF volleyball this year, I would say.
Yeah, so far early in the season, it is early, but these are the two teams that seem to be the front runners. And of course, if Kapaa can win tonight, they really put themselves into a great position to take the first round. Nice pass by Felici there. And again, when you get a good pass, what can you do?
Nice set and kill.
Yep. And we know the elder statesman, Kapule Kaona. Did I call you Kapule Kaona at the beginning of the night?
Yes, you
I think
did.
I did. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm with Kapule Hunt. His uncle is Kapule Kaona. But what I was gonna say is Coach Kapule really likes to establish the middle, establish the quick set.
Yes, he does. He does.
And I apologize for giving you the announcing you at the beginning of the game.
You're fine. You're fine.
All right, so Island School gets the side out there, and going back to serve looks like number 10, Elijah Inoka. And a hitting error there by Thornton. And Island School comes within 3 points, 16-13.
Yes.
And then Inoka serves it into the net. Kapaa will gladly take that, right?
Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
The easiest side out is when the other team hits it out.
Yep.
And back into the game to play defense and serve is number 3, Landon Segda. Ooh, tough serve. Yep, tough serve. Forced them to probably make a set that they didn't want to set, right?
Yep. Little out of system set right there, and
I believe that was the setter, right?
Yeah.
Makawai that took that swing. Oh, I like that swing by your twin brother there, Felici Hunt, and that forces Orion Makawai's father, Tony, to call a timeout, first timeout of the evening. And yeah, Kapaa looks pretty strong to start here.
that's
Looking at some replays, what do you see here on the replays there, Kapule?
nice second touches, and just mainly on Kapaa's side, the libero being able to take the second touch and being able to still keep it in play for our hitters to get the point, you know. I think that's what's been really good so far on Kapaa's side.
Yeah, there's that one ace that Schmidt was able to get for the Voyagers. Want to thank our athletic director, Greg Gonzalez, who is our DJ tonight. So you can expect a lot of songs from the 1980s. For some of you younger people, you may not be familiar with some of his choices, but all right, here we go. Segda back to serve here.
Nice tough serve.
Oh,
Nice cover on that block by Siren Burley.
yeah, Siren was not fooled on that. And
was not.
Gets probably the nicest block of the night so far. And Island School goes with the back set. However, they have a hitting error, and Kapaa jumps out to a pretty commanding 8-point lead here in the first game, first set. And the lift call against the Voyagers, and Kapaa goes up 22-13. What makes Landon's serve so tough here?
Just keeping it nice and low, and I think a good pace on the ball is what keeps it, is what makes it a little tough. You know?
Yeah, again, nice low serve there. They thought it was going out, but he gets the ace. And Island School is forced to call another timeout. So pretty good start for Kapaa here. When you think about they're missing a couple of their usual starters, I believe Austin Green, who normally plays opposite, he is not available tonight. And then looks like John Ibe is getting the start at outside tonight, and he's doing a pretty good job.
Not too bad for these two boys who haven't, not usually the starters, but being able to step on the court, I think they're not doing too bad, especially as a junior, and then also Tyler, who's also a sophomore, being able to perform tonight. I think it's really good to see them and how they are playing so far.
Let me ask you, you have a little bit of an insight because your uncles are coaches here at Kapaa. How much do you guys talk about volleyball at home, at the Kaona Hunt household?
Every time it comes around, all of us, we all play volleyball, so it's a common topic. Every time I come home, it's usually the first thing they ask me about how my season is going so far. And also after every practice that they've had, that's the usual dinner topic that we have, Just talking about things that could have been improved on, or some pros and cons about the season so far.
Right. Oh, and Felici tries to go with the line shot, but hits it into the net, and I think that maybe I don't know how many errors he had. That might be his first one. He's been pretty hot so far.
I believe so, yes. This might be his first error.
So Kapaa's in a great spot right here, up 9. They just got to push for 2 more points to take this first set. I would think if I was Kapaa, I would swing away. You got a lot of opportunity here.
Yes. Especially to run that middle, right? Just like as we saw. Nice set and nice contact by Siren earlier right there.
Yeah, I like how Siren adjusted to that set. It wasn't quite as high as he probably would have liked it, but he adjusted, kept it in the court, and here's Aloha ball.
Nice hustle play so far that we have.
Yeah, both sides were real scrappy there. I really like that set by Magawai, that bump set kind of reaching down. He put it in a perfect spot. I played against his father in high school many moons ago, and his dad was a fine athlete. Oh, Kapaa kind of caught unprepared for that set, so Island School trying to make it interesting here at the end of the first set.
Kapaa boy just has to push 1 more point, and then we can proceed into the second set.
And Kapaa, the Warriors, will be happy to take that, and so that's with that serve into the net. Kapaa Warriors take the first set 25-16. It was close for a little while, but then Kapaa kind of pulled away. What helped them pull away there on that set, you think?
I think with just with that set and being able to, no matter it was either the setter Isaiah Noguchi or even our libero, just being able to put it in the right places for our hitters, I think that's what kind of got them right there. And also they're covering on their blocks. I think that's what helped them to kind of ease it for our passers as well.
Yeah, I like the way Segda played on defense there during that set, and then of course the libero, Dasalia Mundin. He was a fine athlete. Ama's great. Played football, played soccer, played volleyball. Such a fine athlete.
Yes, yes.
So if you are Island School coaches right now, what are you telling your team?
That is a really good question. You know, I think so far with Kapaa's performance, I would say just being able to get our blockers out there, being able to cover the seams, getting a touch so that their passers can at least get the ball up for their setter. I mean, Magua is doing great despite the passes and all that kind of stuff, but I think being able to just get our blocks, for them to get their blocks out, and then even if not, just being able to cover the ball as well. I think that's something that they could probably work on and improve on for this set.
Very good, very good. So a nice start here for the Warriors, and I don't know if I'm Kapaa, I probably would be tempted to keep it the same. I don't know if I would make any changes here. I know there's some usual starters that are available as well, but I mean, when you start the match off so strongly, I mean, I would be tempted to just kind of keep going with that.
I would agree.
Oh, and our athletic director, he found a song from the more recent, I believe he was pulling that from the Benson Boone playlist. Some of the beautiful things. We miss Rod Green, because Rod usually, he kind of mixes in that old school hip hop and it's kind of the music I like to hear. Want to thank Mr. Sandurl and the Kapaa High media team for being here. I see some familiar faces, some former students of mine that are working the cameras. Maybe we can get a list of everybody's name before the end of the night to thank everybody. But of course, want to thank them for giving up their time, especially Mr. Sandro, the maestro. I call him the maestro. Oh, Mr. Sandro is so on it. The maestro is so on it. We got on camera 1, we've got Chelsea. Camera 2, we got Zen and Mark. Camera 3, Alina and Talia. Camera 4, Ariel and Kylie. On the switchboard, we've got Lily. And running the replays tonight, we got Gemma. So thank you to these wonderful students getting real life production experience tonight. What a serve by Noguchi, which sets up the overpass. And again, Current Pope, I think, is having a great night so far.
Yes, he is. Being able to watch those overpasses, I think he's doing a really good job of not making an error over there. And I think with these tough serves, it's a really good combo for Current Pope.
Yeah, I mean, Current is, I think, 6'4". So, I mean, he definitely puts up a big block. Island School is able to kind of sneak it by the block that time. And so they tie up the score in our second set, 1-1. Oh, and then the hitting error there by John Ibe gives another point to Island School. I think one thing Kapaa did well in that first set was they minimized their hitting errors. So they're going to want to make sure they don't fall into a bunch of hitting errors now. Nice swing there by Tyler Thornton to get the kill. The side out goes back to Kapaa, and John Ibe will be serving for the Warriors.
Nice touch by Tyler.
And number 8 there for the Voyagers, At 8 or 18? No,
18.
number 3. Dobashi. Not sure who hit that out. I think it was Dobashi. Oh, beautiful up there by Noguchi. Oh, the double pancake in the same play. Oh. Hey, beautiful defense there by Isaiah Noguchi. I don't know how many times I've ever seen that. Have the same guy get 2 pancakes in one play.
One rally. I've never
one
seen
rally.
that before, yeah.
Although the first one, he kind of got it with his elbow. Is that still considered a pancake?
I would believe so.
I think your grandfather would have called that a muffin back in the day. And the Voyagers are called for being in the net. Yeah, your grandpa was one of my coaches growing up, and whenever you would do the pancake and it wasn't quite right, he would call it the muffin. And another hitting error there by number 21. Looks like Logan Reynolds hit that into the net. So Kapaa goes up with a 5-3 lead here. Oh, beautiful swing there by Matthew Dobashi. I'm really impressed by the way Magawai moves his feet.
Yes.
That time he kind of like just backpedaled and got into a great position to get that set up. Not the greatest pass there, but Tyler Thornton kind of, from that right side pin, gets a nice swing and they get the kill.
Nice smart play by him by keeping it in. Wasn't the best pass or set, but being able to just keep it in and play worked out for them, and they got that point.
And here's Landon Segda again, serving. And again, he causes a little bit of havoc there for the defense, and they get the point. His serving was really key in the first set.
And again.
That serve by Segda, that was doing the hula. That serve was doing the hula. I think I saw an Ami to the left and an Ami to the right. Did you see that?
I'm not too sure, but a little bit of.
Not the Ami, maybe the Kaholo. Is that the Kaholo?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so far, of all the servers that I've seen tonight, I think Segda has the toughest. There's that elbow pancake there we just saw again. Look at that. Yeah, he got it like with his elbow, right, with his wrist. Great job by the replay crew. I think the second one is coming up here, isn't it?
Right there.
He got
nice pancake right there by Noguchi.
Beautiful pancake. Makes me a little hungry. Have you ever tried the mochi pancakes?
I have not.
You gotta try mochi pancakes. Those are something else. All right, let's see if Segda can keep this streak going. Tough serve again. Oh! Man, Noguchi is going for the record tonight. Didn't quite come off clean there, but I think Coach Kapule is complaining because earlier in that rally, to me it looked like Island School setter Magawai was an attacker, and I believe that point should have gone to the Warriors. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. I think should have been Kapaa's point on that.
But it looks like the referee does not agree. Maybe he's saying that Magawai didn't touch it or something, but he definitely was above the net. And being in the back row, if he touched that ball at all, then he should have been called for a back row attack, in my opinion.
No, I totally agree on that. Back to serve, you have Elijah Inoka.
And then off the tough, bad pass there, Noguchi is called for kind of a lift. It looks like he tried to close his fist, but maybe just not enough. I would have liked to have seen Island School from their perspective keep that serve in that situation, because Kapaa seemed a little, off for a couple points there. I think you want to keep the pressure on them. And for the kill there is number 20, Saul Schmidt. And back to serve is number 18, Cade McCracken. That was a nice pass there. Siren Burley got up on that, but number 23, Hayden Wilson Weil was ready for it.
He was.
The Voyagers have had a couple of those tonight already.
Pretty sure that's the third one they've had this night.
And that ties it up, 9-9. Oh, and the lift call against Siren Burley. Not much he could do. It was kind of a low set. He probably would have wanted that set about another 1.5 feet in the air. And another hitting error by Kapaa, and that is going to force Coach Kapule to make a substitution here. He's bringing into the game the junior outside hitter, Emery Picharasatit. And Emery gets the first set, gets in there, and he kind of wipes it off the block. Looks like it went in, so.
Nice smart play by him. Knowing that wasn't the best of sets for him, but he was able to get that point.
And here we go with Dasalia Mundin serving again.
Nice tip by number 20. Sol Schmidt.
Yeah, Segda just probably a half a step late on that. Wasn't able to get the hand underneath that one. And the Voyagers go up 2. And Emery, hey, this is a tough situation, right? You're sitting there for, 15, 20 minutes. Then you go into the play. Go into the game. It's hard to just be warm and be ready to go, right? Oh, nice up by Vaughn.
And again.
Yeah, Island Schools found a little puka there in the defense, and definitely what made that play possible for them was the beautiful defensive play by Pico Vaughn. And a nice kill there by Emery, and beautiful set from the back row by Kaulu. Don't call me Felicie Hunt. I'm probably going to go back and forth between Kaulu and Felicie tonight. But yes, it is the same guy. Yeah, so I think so far in this set, the difference is kind of Kapaa's had a few more mistakes, right?
Yes, a little bit more errors in the hitting and in the serving. And I think for Island School, I think they're doing a pretty good job at keeping that pressure and being able to keep the ball up on their side. I think that's what they've been improved on, I guess I would say, from the first set.
Yep, Island School looks a little bit more defensively, they're getting to more balls, and you know they've got a really solid setter, and so if you can get the ball to him, he's going to put up some nice sets.
Indeed.
Oh, looked like it maybe went out, but Tyler Thornton gets the touch on that and the kill. So here we are at a kind of critical junction of the set. And what was called there? Kapaa called under the net? Because that definitely landed out of bounds. But
yes.
Looks like the point goes to the Voyagers.
And Mogawai back to serve. Nice tough serve.
Oh, nice up. Wow, beautiful up that time. Beautiful dig by Pico Vaughn. And that forces Kapaa to call a timeout. Is this that? I think that was their second timeout, right?
I think this was, yes.
They used one earlier, so yeah, usually if you're using your second timeout at around this point, then that means maybe the set is not going as good for you as you would like. So Coach Kapule tries to stop the bleeding here. What do you think your uncle is telling the boys?
I think for them, you know, we've kind of said it already, you know, just got to minimize the errors, and I think they just got to be more relaxed. I think being put under this pressure, you know, I think it was a little bit unexpected for them. So I think there's a little bit of panic within them on the court, I would say. So I think it's just kind of reassuring them to just remember the basics and stick to it. Remember what they know and play their part on the court. And I think that's what will be hopefully help them out there on the court.
Yeah, volleyball is definitely a game of swings and a game of momentum, you know. A team can look totally one way one set, and the next set it can be a totally different team.
Nice block by number 10, Elijah Inoka.
Yeah, they were not fooled. In fact, even their other blocker, Dobashi, was there as well. So there wasn't too many options there for Current.
Still back to serve, we have Mogawai.
And Noguchi goes right back to Pope. Pope gets the kill. And when you hit the deep kind of area of the court like that, that's always tough to pick up by the defense. Oh. Unfortunately, Kapaa was in the net that time, and so now the Voyagers get to 20 with a 7-point lead. So, I mean, you really got to like their chances to win this second set.
Treble. Beautiful hustle play that we've seen.
Yeah, that ball went out of bounds. I thought the Voyagers were in the net on that, and I think I saw a couple of the Kapaa coaches kind of raise their hand. I think they saw the same thing. But again, another hitting error by Kapaa. And now an 8-point lead. Yeah, I like the shorts there by Island School. They got like the island chain there on the shorts. That was a beautiful set by Noguchi. And one thing about Tyler Thornton as a sophomore, he does hit a pretty heavy ball.
He does indeed, yes.
Yeah, he's got that swing. Like some guys, when they hit the ball, it's just a heavy ball. And here's Segda. This is Kapaa's chance to get back into this set. And what do you know? Another tough serve. You would have to think if Kapaa's going to win this set, they got to make the run right now.
Yep.
Oh, a lift on that one. So again, Segda serves causing some problems for the Voyagers. But the Warriors still have quite a ways to go to get back into this one. And Kapaa gets the kill. Felici Hunt. Yeah, a little bit, kind of in the middle of that rally. Island School hit the ball, I believe, into the net. It didn't look like any Warrior touched it, so. I think the volleyball gods made everything right on that play, and the point went to the right team on that one. The whole Kapaa staff, did you see that? The whole staff kind of jumped up on that one.
Yep.
Wow, what a rally. I think that had to be the rally of the night there. Great defensive plays by both sides. I love how Kaulu went with that little off-speed shot, got it right over the fingertips of the block. Here's that play. Is this that last play?
Oh no, this is a couple of replays.
Oh, that was a couple of plays ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, back. Man, I gotta say, our Kapaa High media team keep stepping up the production value here. We got some beautiful replays. Maybe it would be a good time for our DJ to play Rihanna Pon the Replay. Remember that song? Man, the Kapaa coach is looking dapper with their Born Hawaii polo aloha shirts, looking really good here. All right, so here we go. Segda, they're just 3 points behind now. What a serve again. What a serve again. This guy has definitely been a weapon tonight. And again, Island School's taking a little bit out of rhythm. Kapaa gets the nice pass, and Siren Burley with the kill. Siren is kind of, for me, he's kind of a tough middle blocker to block because he kind of hits the ball on his way down, I feel, a lot of times. So as a blocker, you know, you got to kind of time that. And unfortunately for the Warriors, I think Noguchi was called for being under the net, and so the run ends. But Kapaa's put behind the serving of Segda. Kapaa's put themselves into a position to possibly take this set. They got to get the side out here.
A nice service ace by number 10, Elijah Inoka.
All right, so I said they had to get the side out there. They definitely got to get the side out here. All right, I like that swing by Felicie Hunt that time. I think a lot of times in a set when it's close like this, at the end of a set, some hitters might tend to go with the safe thing, keep it in play. I like the aggressiveness there. I like that he took a big swing. Nice rally going here. Man, unfortunately, Kapaa called for the cross again, so that sets up a set point here. Aloha ball in the second set. Nice sharp angle there by Emery.
Nice set by Noguchi. Being able to pull that middle blocker in, so a little one-on-one on the outside, and Emery being able to put that away. It was really nice.
And a smart wipe off the block there by, I believe that was Schmidt again?
So, yeah.
Was that Schmidt or was number 23, Hayden Wilson-Wild? Anyways, Island School takes set number 2. by a score of 25 to 22. So now, after 2 sets, we are tied up. We are tied up at 1 set apiece, and I think we kind of identified the team with the least amount of errors took both of those sets. So as a player, if you're a Kapaa player right now, what are you kind of trying to tell yourself, or what kind of mindset are you trying to get into?
I think it just got to get back to the basics and minimize those errors. I think that's what was the downfall in this. Being able to get those rallies, but then unfortunately on Kapaa's side, just those errors just kind of pulled them down on that one.
Yeah, and they weren't just hitting errors and serving errors, but like these calls where there were probably 2 or 3, especially at the end, where Noguchi was called for going under the net. I would like to see, I don't know if you have replays of that, but I would like to see those again. As I understand it, your entire foot has to go over the line, right?
Yeah.
Part of your foot can still touch the line, so... but hey, we're at 1-1, and we're going to at least watch 4 sets tonight, maybe more.
Hopefully just 4 sets for Kapaa's. But as we said before, it just comes down to the team who minimizes their mistakes and just plays smart.
Kapaa High Media has decided to put us on the webcast right now, and I gotta say, you look way better than me on TV, Kapule. You're looking really good. Want to thank Alina there for shooting us from across the court there. She is doing a wonderful job. One of my former students back in the 9th grade. She's a great student, just like the rest of the students that are here working tonight. And there's Alina. There she is. Alina, I think, is a junior now? She's a basketball player. So here we go. We got set number 3 coming up. Tonight, previous to the varsity match, the Kapaa High JV boys had a little scrimmage, kind of a green and white scrimmage. So everybody got a lot of playing time on the JV side this evening, but of course, with Island School not having a JV team this year, the JV matchups are strictly between Kapaa, Waimea, and Kauai High School this season. So it looks like the Kapaa boys are kind of trying to seek some clarification on the crossing rule. I see them talking to the assistant referee. Sounds like they feel like maybe they didn't agree with a couple of those calls. But you gotta just kind of accept it and move on, right?
Yeah, just fight for that next point. I think that's one thing I know for sure is what my coach taught me up at Kamehameha Schools is that, he always told us never to argue with the refs. And, he just tells us to do better the next time, just don't make that same mistake again.
Right. In a game like volleyball, you don't have much time to feel sorry for yourself. So serving for Island School here is Pico Vaughn. And again, Kapaa starts with a hitting error. Emery hits the ball wide, and Island School goes up early, 1-0. Nice Nice set there by Noguchi. He gets, sets up Current Pope for the kill.
A little bit too high for Curran, but him being able to adjust was nice. And them being able to get that point.
Yeah, when you're 6'4", you got a little more target, right? A little more space to work with. Nice explosive jump there by Dobashi. He gets the kill. I'm assuming this Dobashi is the son of Corey Dobashi, who is another guy I played sports against in high school, and I see him sitting up in the stands. He was happy about that hit. And Dobashi takes advantage of the overpass by Kapaa, and they go up 3-1. Here's Magawai again. I see his grandma sitting behind him, kind of in the background.
And a nice kill by Felici Hunt.
Yeah, what'd you think of that swing there?
That was a nice powerful swing. I think that was really good. Couldn't have done it without the set. Nice serve by Curran.
And number 10, Elijah Inoka, goes into the net, and Kapaa ties it up early in the second set, 3-3. Little indecision there by Kapaa. I think Emery definitely had the angle for that. He should have just, took charge on that one. He definitely was facing the right way.
Yeah.
I like the scramble there by Island School, but again, another kill for Felici.
Now we have back to serve Landon Zetka.
Definitely has been the serving star of the night.
Indeed, indeed.
And Island School coaches, I'm guessing, are breathing a sigh of relief that they were able to get out of that rotation just after one serve, because Segda all night has been giving them trouble. And the serve goes long by Inoka. So again, back and forth, 5-5. And Felici is on the hunt.
Nice push.
Kind of an awkward looking swing there and kill right between the blockers, but it was effective. Saul Smith gets the kill, and the Voyagers go back up a point.
Nice serve by Cade.
Man, Emery is just so nonchalant, he's kind of like just real smooth, but that was a beautiful swing, nice sharp angle, beautiful kill there.
Nice float by Almas, Kamale Desalia Munden.
goes into the antenna, and Kapaa takes the 1-point lead. Partway through that rally, I think the Kapaa coaches wanted a lift call on that dump by Magawai, but they didn't get it.
Nice adjustment by number 23, Hayden Wilson. Wow.
Yep, a lot of times when you're in the middle, it's not only about power, right? It's, putting it in the right spot.
Yeah, and I would say for Hayden, he found it. He found that one.
Was that Dobashi on that swing?
I believe it was.
He is, he's having himself a nice set here. He is definitely ripping the ball at this point. And good eye there by Kapaa, and that ball sails long. And Noguchi now will attempt his jump serve again.
And he serves it a bit long on that one. As for Island School, we have number 5, Pico Man Vong.
And the lift call there on the Voyagers, so we're level again at 9 apiece. Felici decided to hit it on 2 that time, which I thought was a good idea. Unfortunately, I think without the approach, he kind of wasn't able to get the connection he wanted.
Not much of a good contact on that ball, as we saw. As we see right there, Felici Hunt gets the point for Kapaa.
Yeah, I like that. I like when players, even if they make a mistake, I like when they stay aggressive. You gotta stay aggressive. I wonder why Noguchi decided to set that to the middle that time, because Burley was not, he hadn't gotten an approach. He was really not ready for that.
I think a little bit of miscommunication in the middle right there. Nice serve by Dobashi.
Oh, that was a sharp angle cut by Hunt that time. And so these two teams are really scrapping, battling it out.
Yes, I could say so far it's been point after point on both sides.
Wow, another tough serve. And we've been kind of saying that on every single one of Segda's serves, but I mean, really, his serving has made a difference tonight. Huge difference.
I'd like to mention a little bit from my side up at campus. You know, something my coach mentioned was, you know, you can't really determine the energy on the court and how everybody plays, but one thing you do have control of is your serves, and I think we can say from Landon Zetka, he definitely had some really good runs in the first and second set. And I think that really helped Kapaa. But sadly, in the second set, we saw they fell a little bit short.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't really. I mean, you wouldn't really think of the defensive specialist coming in for just 3 rotations at a time as kind of like the MVP of the night. But there is a case, you could make a case that so far for Kapaa, he's been the most valuable player.
Yes, indeed.
Just because of his serving and his defense.
Being able to put the Voyagers in out of system. A nice kill by number 23, Hayden Wilson Wild.
Yeah, Wilson Wild doesn't really hit it with a lot of power, but he definitely finds those pukas in the court.
A little short in that hit by Emery.
Yeah, unfortunate because he only had the setter out there blocking, so really you normally would like his odds, right? And another service error gives the ball back to the Warriors, and they're down 1. Man, Island School has definitely gone to that spot on the court over and over again. I'd almost like to see Kapaa, that right back defender, kind of cheat up a little bit because they've gone there so many times.
I said that's probably have been the go-to spot for the outsides.
Right.
I mean, unless Nobashi isn't crushing the ball, but I'm pretty sure that's the spot that they find.
Yeah, because they really have not hit the ball hard down the line, deep, very many times tonight. Maybe a couple times, but they definitely have dinked it into that spot a bunch. And Island School sneaks that ball past the block of Thornton, and they go up 2 points. So again, reaching a critical spot of the set. There's that spot again.
And another kill by Tobashi.
Yeah, you gotta hand it to the Voyagers. They were kind of controlled that first set, but since then they have answered the call, and I think it's been really behind the solid defensive play of their libero Pico Vaughn.
Indeed, yes.
And then also the setting, you know, very steady setting. Wow, what a nice swing there by on the replay by Dobashi. There's that nice angle of that serve there. So a decent crowd here tonight to support the two teams. I see a lot of Kapaa students here. Great to see them showing the pride in the school. Support the boys. smart hit there by Emery. Goes off the block for the kill. That was a big, they needed that. Man, what a great attempt by Magawai there. Even though they didn't get the point, I really like watching the way he moves across the court.
Being able to get his feet under the ball, just hustling to get that second touch, I think he's been doing really good, and I think that's what's kind of put their hitters in a really nice spot so far in this set.
Yeah, I love to see it. I mean, this volleyball has become such a sport, like a big man sport, you know, dominated by big guys. But it's great to see smaller guys, you know, have an extreme impact on the game. And tonight, that's been the case on both sides of the court. All right, so here we are with a timeout. Looks like by Island School. Score is 18-17. Island School is up. What do you think each coach is telling their team?
You know, I think Island School's been doing a little bit more better on their blocking this set, you know, being able to get those touches and following their hitters. I think for them, just they've just been performing really well just by minimizing their mistakes and stuff. So if anything for them, I think their serves, I'm just being able to see if Kapaa is off, just being able to keep that pressure and keep on applying it. And as for Kapaa, I would say, you know, just, I don't know if they have seen like how we have, but on that right back, on that tip, you know, I think that's going to be the go-to spot unless he's crushing the ball, but then also a bit more better defensive-wise for Kapaa, I would say.
So pitcher Asatit with the serve. And nice set and nice kill there. When I was growing up, when I was in high school, we used to go to these Dave Shoji volleyball camps. And Dave Shoji used to always say the setter's job is to deceive the blockers on the other side of the net. And Magawai did a great job that time. So another kind of errant pass. Kapaa is taken out of sorts a little bit, and now they find themselves down 3 points with Magawai serving.
As we saw in that last one, Isaiah was able to pull that middle, but sadly that ball was a little bit too tight.
And the student section of Kapaa loved that one. Everybody yelled roof. Nice block there by the 6'4" current Pope. And now he goes back to serve. And I was just going to say, he needs to keep this in.
I would say in these moments, keeping the serve is very important. I mean, it always is throughout the whole set because, you know, you don't want to be throwing away 3 points. And serves is, you have total control over that on whether you keep it in or not.
Wow. Kapaa almost pulled that off. Amas Dasaliamanen with the kick save. And Kapaa forced to call their second timeout, I believe, of the set. And yeah, they find themselves in a bit of a precarious situation right now. If they are unable to kind of get back into this set, then they'll find themselves down 2-1. As we look at some of the replays, I want to shout out to just got a text from Kapaa's, or Kauai, one of Kauai's treasured, one of Kapaa's treasures, Manuel Henriquez, who apparently is in Wisconsin watching this game. So I want to say aloha to Manny Henriquez. And he texted me, he says that Kapaa has yet to win a third set of play this season. Is that right, Manny? So even against Kauai High and Waimea, they didn't win a third set? Again, a nice swing there by Tyler Thornton. Tyler, again, he hits that heavy ball, goes off the block. They needed that. And guess who's coming in to serve?
Landon Zeta.
Well, Kapaa definitely had the chance there to cut into the lead. But now, Island School goes up by 4. And of course, put themselves into the driver's seat for this set.
Hopefully they'll be able to get this side on, take it away.
And the miss hit is called there by number 4, Eli Rakpan. And he comes back out of the game. And Hunt is now serving.
Nice triple block by our Voyagers right there.
Yeah, I was going to say, in high school volleyball, you don't see the triple block too often, especially here on Kauai, but a very coordinated effort there by the Voyagers to get 3 blockers up. There was nowhere to go.
Nice line shot by Emery.
Yep, Emery says, not so fast, not so fast. Oh. Yeah, Kapaa wanted a double hit on earlier in the rally, but then they finally got the call. I tend to agree. Earlier in that play, earlier in that rally, there should have been a double hit called. And looks like Island School is going to take their timeout. And here we go, third set. Kapaa is down 22-24. And obviously no margin, no room for error here at the end of this set.
Yep. Hopefully we can expect coming out of this timeout that Kamale Tasayo London, he'll be able to keep that serve. And hopefully be able to still keep that pressure on Island School that they had left.
All right, so we're at obviously a big play in this set here. If you're the setter, who do you go to here?
Yeah.
I think with Emery I believe Emery in the front row, if he is in the front row, then I'll probably be looking to him. Although on a perfect pass. Kapaa hasn't really run the middle too much this set,
Yes.
yeah? We'll see what Noguchi decides to do if the ball comes back to their side of the court.
Indeed, indeed. Back to serve. We have Kamale Tasayo Munden.
Unfortunate there because it looked like the ball was going out of bounds. And Island School takes the third set by a score of 25 to 22, the exact same score of the second set. So the Voyagers now set themselves up. If they are able to win the fourth set here, they would take the match and tie things up in the second round, making it a little more interesting here in the KIF. There's our camera operators tonight, getting some love. Again, wanna thank Mr. Sandro and the Kapaa High Media team. It looks like we've got camera 1, Chelsea, camera 2, Zen and Mark. There they are. 2 former students of mine. Camera 3, Alina and Talia. Camera 4, Ariel and Kylie. And our switchboard operator, Lily. I guess that would be like our technical director, and then replays, Gemma. And of course, always here in his sleek black shirt and his backwards cap, the maestro, Mr. Chris Sandro. Want to thank him especially because I don't believe Mr. Sandro is getting paid any overtime for this. So, although Mr. Sandro does have a couple of young children, so is this your way out of getting out of babysitting duties, Mr. Sandro? Hopefully his wife doesn't catch on to this racket that he's running, getting out of his babysitting. Anyways, all kidding aside, want to thank him and the students for being here. All right, so Kapule, we have here set number 4 coming up. What are you looking for in this fourth set from both sides?
As much as I would like Kapaa to win, Island School's been doing really good the second and third set. Going into this fourth set, I would say Island School, just being able to keep that pressure, being able to catch Kapaa on their down, and just being able to apply it there in that moment, and just keep on using that momentum. As for Kapaa, I think they did a little bit better on their errors, but as we still see, there's a couple of hitting and service errors. So hopefully we can, on this side of the car of Kapaa, that they be able to keep the pressure and also continue to play smart.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say the team that minimizes the errors probably will take this set and ultimately the match, right? So here we go. Noguchi starts off with the serve. And another kill there by Dobashi. Dobashi, only a junior.
Wow.
Definitely. Looks like they only have a couple of 2 or 3 seniors on their roster, so they look like they'll be tough for a couple of years here. Sadly for Island School, one of those seniors is their setter, though. Magawai, who will be a tough replacement. Emery with the serve. Yeah, looks like he kind of caught that ball that time, yeah? The referees will usually give you a little latitude on the first ball, but not that much.
I think that one, yeah, he looked like he most definitely grabbed that ball.
So again, a service error by Kapaa. I think right after they scored a point, I would have liked to have seen them keep that ball in the court. But it's kind of a give and take, right?
Yeah.
To cause bad passes, you got to serve tough. That was a beautiful set, right in the perfect spot for Tyler. He ripped that one down the line. And you can see Tyler's confidence just growing with each kill.
I think with that said, that was a perfect height for Tyler right there. He had good height on that reach, and being able to just pound it down the line, I think he did a really good job.
And then now, not exactly where Kaulu probably wanted that set, but he is getting some coaching from his uncle there, and uncle is basically saying, I think, hey, keep it in play. You didn't get a perfect set. Don't try to kill it. But again, I like the answer there by Kaulu Hunt.
Being able to bounce back after that error, not so often you see that in players, sometimes you let it dwell, but being able to shake it off and get that next point, I think that was really good.
Yeah, I agree. It seems like every time Kaulu has made a mistake tonight, he's kept swinging. And on cue, Mr. Segda comes in, serves a beautiful serve, and gets himself another ace. I wonder how many aces he has tonight. Unfortunately, Kapaa is called for going under or over the center line again, and that's unfortunate because they were scrapping on that play.
You can see that they really wanted that point. Hopefully they can be able to carry that momentum into this one.
Nice pass by Emery.
A nice smart play by Siren Burley on that one.
Yeah, again, Siren kind of got that ball on the way down, and then he just kind of went up there, surveyed the area, got into his drone right there, looked around, and put it in the perfect spot. Oh, throw it down, Siren Burley, throw it down.
Amazing block.
Siren, I need to remind everybody, this is a defensive lineman from the state championship football team playing middle blocker for the Warriors. Most of these boys, volleyball is their second, and for some of them, their third sport this year. You know, I know Isaiah Noguchi played soccer. Emery played basketball. Oh. That time they said Siren held on to the ball a little too long.
I don't know about that call, but nice line shot by Emery.
Yeah, I think that was a smart play by Emery to go over the shorter blocker on the outside. I believe that was Magawai. One of the things about having a setter maybe who's a little shorter, when they come to the front row, you know, the block obviously won't be as big. But, I mean, he's such a fantastic setter. You obviously, you know, you're going to live with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaulu thought about going for that one, but his whole bench, the coaches yelled out for him. So Kapaa out to the 2-point lead here, 9-7. They're back to their first rotation here with Isaiah Noguchi serving.
I think on that last one, we can thank the team for that.
Yes. And Island School tries to run that little back one set, but Hayden Wilson Weil goes into the net. Oh, I think a good idea there by Thornton to, you know, he didn't quite have the right approach, so I thought that was a good idea. Unfortunately, he just missed the placement there. Yeah, I was gonna say on that set there was probably no way Emery was going to avoid either hitting the net or going under. He had so much momentum going into that approach.
A little tight on the net on that one.
Oh, wow. That looked, I don't know, we couldn't really see it from our point of view, but looked like that was a close call. Yeah, it looks like they got a touch there, so Tyler Thornton gets the kill. And Emery back to serve.
And another net violation.
Yeah, these net violations and crosses under the net, these have been really costly for Kapaa. I think over the course of a match you can live with some of those, but it seems like there's been quite a bit.
Happening too often.
Yeah, too often. And Pope sneaks it by the block there. And again, we got a back and forth set here. And looks like Kapaa gets the block. Pretty good pass there by number 16 for Island School, Jude Washburn, who's come into the game. Of course, Kapaa is going to attack him because he hasn't been playing. That was a pretty nice set there by Current.
That's a middle. That was an amazing set to see from the middle.
Yeah, normally when a middle blocker gets that second ball, you just hope they don't like double hit it or set it into the stands. Nice hands there by Current Pope. Current was also a member of the soccer team that went to the state championship game this year.
And again, Burley with the point. I think I'm starting to see it now, though. Burley seems to be hitting the ball on his way down.
Yeah. Yeah, I think as a blocker, that's hard to read. You know, if you're not used to that, you almost got to, like, force yourself to jump like a half second later than you normally would.
Got to delay a little bit on when he comes in.
Is this Segda serving again?
I think it is. With the points on that.
Yeah. Felicie Hunt gets the kill. The ball bounced around in the rafters. I like watching the players react to balls that go into the rafters. And that forces Coach Tony Magawai to take the timeout. Coach Tony Magawai is a Waimea High School graduate, I believe 1989. He was a fine volleyball and basketball player. I played against him in basketball and volleyball. But he is the younger brother of, I think, one of the great volleyball players to ever play on Kauai. His brother, Barry Magawai, was like 5'9", and I believe when he was a junior or senior in high school, they played against Punahou in the state championship game. Waimea was a powerhouse, and Barry Magawai was one of the best players in the state, hitting balls against guys that were 6'4", 6'5". I saw that game. That game actually was at Kauai High School gym. I was a young kid. Anyway, shout out to Barry Magawai, one of the Waimea Menehune greats. Waimea has a really long, illustrious volleyball history, both on the men's and women's side. Well, Island School got what they wanted on that timeout. They get the side out, and serving now is going to be number 4, Eli Rakpan. A lefty, huh? Yeah, good job by Felicie there to get by another triple block. Although that triple block wasn't as organized as the one they had a while ago. There were some pukas in that block. And the error by Saul Schmidt, and Kapaa now goes up with a nice 4-point lead at a critical point of the set.
Indeed. I think it's important right here, you know, this is where they keep the momentum and they just keep it going, you know, being able to apply that pressure.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx Kaulu here, but he wants to keep this in.
Nice keep by Emery.
Burley finds the soft spot in the defense there. I like how he just put that ball. I mean, you got 4 or 5 guys diving for the ball, and nobody can get it because it was placed so perfectly.
Wonderful, smart play by Burley right there.
Yep, Siren. Younger brother of Steeler, who was on the team last year. I believe Steeler was the setter last year, right?
Yes, he was.
Island School comes back with a set, their own middle set, or set to the middle, and that brings in number 18, Cade McCracken, for the serve.
Another one of those serves, and another good attempt by Kamalei Mandit on that ball, being able to get a touch, but a little bit too short on that.
Yeah, I think Island School's had about 4 of those tonight, and I don't remember Kapaa having any of those.
Kapaa with their serving is a little bit of, I would say, everywhere in this match so far. But one thing for sure, number 3, Landon Zedda.
I'm thinking one more point here, and Coach Kapule probably calls a timeout here.
I think that would be a very smart play by the coaches, being able to stop this momentum.
I like the aggressiveness by Noguchi there, but just didn't have quite the approach for it, and as predicted, the timeout is called. And so Kapaa still with a 2-point lead. They are in the driver's seat, but obviously they need to get themselves out of this rotation. As a player here, how do you, in a situation like this, if you're on the Kapaa team, what are you kind of trying to tell yourself in a situation like this?
You know, I think we've seen it just now that they've been stuck in this rotation, you know. I think the best thing that they can do is just being able to just play it smart, but not in a way of not giving free balls where Island School can run their plays and stuff like that. So I think just getting this first touch and then the setter being able to make a smart set, either with their middles or just being able to pull the blockers, you know. Either giving the middles a good play or even for Emery, they just get a kill.
And as you called it, nice swing by Emery. That's one of those plays that can really win or lose you a match, you know? That was a big, big swing by him. Ooh, Kapaa coaches will not be happy about that one. That was essentially a free ball. They should have gotten into that ball.
Deciding on whether if that was either Felice's or Kamalei's.
Yeah, what do you think on that? Was that one of the outside guys, or was that the deep guy?
I think from our perspective, I think Felice should have gotten that ball. I think he should have just taken that extra step to get that ball up. And, you know, there's a little bit of miscommunication over there.
Yeah, the Kapaa fans or the Kapaa coaches are saying that ball never touched a blocker, which, I mean, from my vantage point, that's hard to call, but I think they may have an argument there. Either way, Kapaa needs to kind of buckle down here, get a good pass, get a side out. Wow. I think that was pretty much the only place Emery could go on that play, and he had the perfect touch on it.
I'd say with those triple blocks, that leaves a little bit more of a wide area for the lip to kind of cover. So it's a little dangerous for the lip, but good thing Emery was able to spot that people in the defense.
Wow, what a serve. I would like to see a replay on that. Of course, in high school volleyball, you don't have any challenges, but Coach Kapule called that. He said it was in, but of course, he's a little biased. He
wants to get this set and win it in the fifth. There we have nice kill by number 10, Elijah Inoka.
Yeah, both liberos tonight have been really solid. I think Kamale Dasalia, Mandin, he's, had a good night. Pico Vaughn, especially in those last couple sets, he was digging everything.
Yeah. We saw on that triple block, he attempted to get that ball. He was able to get a touch, but felt a little bit short before it hit the ground. But nice hustle on both sides of the court for our liberos, I would say.
Got some of our JV boys as the ball shaggers tonight. I see Tyson and Ronald and Apollo and Coda. Little miscommunication there between Magawai and Dobashi, and Kapaa goes up 23-19.
A little struggle on that set that we've seen by Noguchi and Tyler, trying his best to keep that in. But Voyagers point, and we have Pico Vaughn back to serve.
Another big swing there by Emery. So Emery, I believe in this set, has really been strong, and he's been clutch in this set. Ooh, that one may have been going out. It didn't come over with top spin. It was kind of a knuckleball. I think that ball would have went out. But anyways, Kapaa's got a couple of chances here to get the last point.
That was a really nice swing by Dobashi. Thornton with a hitting error.
Yeah, he didn't quite have the timing right on that. I would have liked to have seen him maybe take a little bit off of that one, keep that one in play.
Yeah, a little bit too early on that approach, I would say.
And Felici Hunt with the big swing, and Kapaa wins 25-22. So the last three sets, have all been a score of 25-22. The first set, I believe, Kapaa won like 25-16. I didn't write that down. But, so here we go. A fifth and deciding set here.
You know, something that I've kind of saw throughout this game so far is that with Kapaa's hitters, you know, they've kind of been hitting it straight to the defensive players on the other side. But as for Island School, you know, I think they've been doing a really good job of making our players in the back row move a lot, you know. But I think because of that, in the fourth set, they were able to adjust. And as you see, we haven't seen a lot of those tips on the outside. Right back has been covering that. So hopefully our Kapaa boys be able to keep up and minimize the mistakes still, with a lot of still hitting errors and service errors as well.
Yeah, very, very good point there. I mean, to Island School's credit, they have played very scrappy defense. I think they, you know, because of Coach Magawai being having that Waimea lineage, Waimea always known for being very scrappy on defense, and obviously he's brought that to the Voyager program. But here we go. Hey, everybody gets their money's worth tonight. We get 5 sets, and luckily it's a Friday. We don't have school tomorrow.
Yep.
Who do you? I'm not going to ask you who do you want to win this 5th set, but based on what you've seen so far, who do you think has the upper hand going into this last set?
No, it could be. So far, we've seen a bit more changes on both sides. You know, with Island School stepping up, and then Kapaa being in a little bit of a stoop, but being able to just bounce back. You know, so I would actually say in this stance, you know, it's a little 50-50 on both sides. Whether or not Kapaa's able to minimize their mistakes, and for Island School, you know, just being able to apply that pressure on Kapaa when they can. Yeah, that's what I would say.
Yeah, I kind of set you up. That was a tough question. To be honest, if I had to put a bet right now, I wouldn't know who to put it on. I mean, both teams have shown that they can take this last set, and I really think it's going to come down to whoever makes the less errors, right? Whoever has less errors in this set. And again, in the 5th set, we only go up to 15. Is that right? Did I get that right? There's been so many rule changes over the years, but yeah, just up to 15 here. So, and Kapaa starts again with Noguchi serving, and here we go. I think that's what you were talking about earlier. Emery, in the last set, he had a couple of those, but he hit it straight to the libero when he had one-on-one with the blocker. That time, he put it right into the ground. And a good start here for Kapaa. Dobashi with the hitting error. And 2 nice serves by Noguchi. Which, by the way, I played with Isaiah Noguchi's father in high school. Free ball coming over.
Again,
I think good decision there by Noguchi to go to Emery. I think Emery, these last 2 sets, has been the MVP for Kapaa.
Yeah. And I think we can see on that one, he didn't fully swing it, you know. He just found that perfect area on the court and just put it right there.
All right, so a service error by Noguchi. And that puts their libero, Pico Vaughn, at the service line.
And Emery again, putting it down, saving the Warriors and getting them that side out.
Yeah, I think if you were gonna give an award for like Mr. Smooth on the court, you'd have to give it to Emery. He is a smooth operator. And his younger brother, True, plays on the Kapaa JV team, just a freshman, but a lot of potential in him as well. He actually is, I believe, taller than Emery already.
He is, yes.
I think he's going to be a nice volleyball player too. And Magawai serves it into the net. When you're playing a game up to 15, those service errors become even more critical, right?
And I think with the fit set being up to 15, it's a lot more pressure on the players as well.
I love what Current Pope did on that play. He followed the ball all the way out. Very alert play there by him. And Island School forced to take the early timeout. And again, we want to set the stage for those of you who maybe haven't been watching all night. Well, first of all, if you haven't been watching, where you been? You know what I'm saying? Where you been? But anyways, for those of you who have just maybe tuned in, we are in the fourth match of the first round. Kapaa is currently 3-0. They've beaten all three KIF teams. Island School comes into this match 2-1. So if Kapaa is able to win tonight, they really put themselves in the driver's seat to take the first round. However, if Island School is able to come back and win this fifth set, then Kapaa, obviously, they get it. Island School puts themselves in a position to force a playoff for the second round.
Yes.
Whenever you hear the scorekeepers interrupt the play like that, it's usually a rotation mistake. So what happened there? I'm not sure what happened. I don't see that. They didn't give anybody a point.
No, yeah, they gave it I think that might have been an error on the scoring table.
On the score? And another crossing violation. And that sets up Dobashi to go back to the service line. Yeah, that was a back row attack by Noguchi. Noguchi tried to be sly about that, but that was an easy call to make.
I don't know if that was a smart play by Noguchi, in this fifth set, as Island School's starting to creep up a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't see a touch on that. So Kapaa's going to have to dig down, get a nice pass here. I like that set.
That was a nice set.
And that was in a perfect location for Tyler. You notice when Tyler gets that set kind of like not too high, near the pin, he does a good job of putting them away. And here we go, our favorite server of the night, Mr. Segda.
Nice push off the block by Seoul.
Yeah, nice push off the block. Looks like Coach Kapule, who is a former setter himself, I don't think he liked the decision there to dump that. Or maybe he's telling them, if you're going to dump that, you got to dump it with a little more authority. I was going to say, at the beginning of that rally, what a cover and up by Amas. But here we go, 7-7. Can't be any closer than this. And Eli Rockpon on the serve. Kapaa is arguing that that was a clean play by Siren Burley. Island School goes up 8-7.
I think we need a couple swings from our middles.
Yeah, I think I'd need to see those again, but I think both of those hits maybe, yeah, like you said, maybe our middles need to, Siren maybe needs to take a little bit stronger swing at that.
I would say though, for that hit by Felici, I don't know if swinging it was the best option for them. You know, like I pointed out before, you know, with that triple block, you know, that leaves that front side open. So I think pushing it over there might have been a better play, but, you know, hopefully Warriors will be able to bounce back after this timeout.
Yeah, easy for us to say, of course. These guys have been going for about 2 hours now, so, you know, fatigue starting to set in.
Yep.
Not only physical fatigue, but kind of mental fatigue too, right?
You know, with the Voyagers being able to come back, you know, I think that's in all of the players' heads so far. You know, I think that kind of eats away at them a little bit. But hopefully we'll be able to get this side out right here. Nice serve. And like right there.
Beautiful touch on that little off-speed shot. And to be honest, that was a huge, huge play right there.
Indeed.
And number 23, Hayden Wilson-Weil with the big kill. Again, he just, like, nothing too strong, nothing too powerful, but he just knows how to wipe that ball off the block and put it in the right spot.
And service error by the Voyagers.
Yeah, remember that play, because that was
I think they needed that one.
Yeah, they needed that one.
Hopefully here we can see a little bit more plays with our middles, and especially with Embry back in the front.
And the kill by Saul Schmidt. You got to give him credit. Went up there, swung away. Kapaa didn't quite penetrate over the net on that. And
gotta give the Voyagers some credit, being able to come back, not from a really good start, but being able to hold the pressure for this long.
That was a big play there. Ultimately, the lift was called against Island School, but here we go. Kapaa gets back to their original service rotation. Let's see if Isaiah can keep the serve in here. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?
I don't know if that was a double. I thought that was a pretty clean set from what I've seen. I thought it was calling a lift or if anything on that one.
You know, some referees have more tolerance for that. To me, like if that was on the beach, they probably wouldn't have called it, but
smart play by Isaiah Noguchi to set the middle. As we saw in the last play, the Voyagers are just getting back up, so making that quick play caught the defense off guard on that one.
Yeah, good point there. When the team is kind of scrambling to get back into position, that's a great set. And here we go with Emery Picturasitit serving. I think since he's come into the game, he's done a good job. He's been solid. Woo! Wow, what a big play. Not only Kaulu keeping that ball in play and not crossing under the net, but the block by, was that Current on the block?
I believe so, yes it was.
And that forces the timeout. Well, hey, we could not be any tighter than this. We are in. Kapaa took the first set. Island School took the sets 2 and 3. Kapaa took set number 4. So here we are, set number 5. And we're basically in a game up to 3 right now.
Yep.
0-0 up to 3. You got to win by 2.
I'd like to mention those last 2 points was very critical for Kapaa. Now with Kern being able to get that 1 kill, and then next just getting this block, I think that really helped put Kapaa in a good place so far. And just makes me wonder how is the Voyagers going to answer back to that. Kind of worries me a little bit, you know, being able to see how they're able to fight back from not such of a great start to now, you know, neck to neck with us as well.
Okay, I'm going to make a little prediction here. Not that this is worth anything, but the team that wins this point will win the match. That's my prediction. The team that wins this point wins this match.
Okay. Beautiful set.
Yeah, the lead referee did not see that, but the bottom referee, she called the net. It was an obvious net violation by Island School. And all right, as a Kapaa fan, I hope my prediction comes out to be true here, but by the way, I want to thank the referees for the job they do. I mean, it's a thankless job. Nobody ever agrees with the referees, but without them, we can't have these these events. So thanks to the referees.
Nice kill by Felicie Hunt.
And the Kapaa coaching staff erupted because they were like, wow, that had to be a lift on that play by Island School. And in fact, even the Island School kid in the back row thought it was, so he stopped playing. But I didn't hear a whistle until he did that. Here's Aloha ball.
Voyagers get that point.
Beautiful swing there by, a lot of courage there by Dobashi to go down the line in such a critical moment. And it's pretty simple now. Kapaa gets, if they get the side out, they win the match. And Coach Kapule perhaps wants to settle the boys down a little bit. Maybe wants to tell his setter exactly who he wants the ball to go to.
I think with Curran, I think these past few points, he's been the man so far. You know, being able to get those blocks and touches, you know, making it easy for our passers so far. I think he's been doing a really good job of that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think if you get a good pass here, perfect pass, I run the middle with Curran. But obviously, you know, if you don't get the good pass, I think we got Felicie still on the outside at the pin, and I would be telling him, hey, unless you get a terrible set, I want you to swing away at this.
Yeah.
I am a true believer in if you're going to go down, you know, or you got a chance to win the game, you know, do it with aggressiveness. So here we go, Magoai with the serve. And he serves it out. And Kapaa takes the fifth set, 15-13. You gotta say, the MVP at the end of the game there has to be Coach Kapule. What a timeout, right?
What a good call on that one. I would honestly say with that one, I think that was a good call by Coach Kapule with calling it. You know, the boys, you know, getting a little agitated to get the point. You know, I think, you know, they would have made some errors. So I think that was a good call to kind of relax them and just like settle them down.
Yeah, I think Kapaa tonight showed the heart of a champion. I mean, we're still early in the season, but definitely, you know, like these are the kind of games that if you're able to come back and win after going down two sets to one.
Yeah.
And I think there's got to be a little satisfaction on Kapaa's side that, you know, they are missing one of their usual starters, right? Austin Green.
Yep.
So nice victory by, excuse me, nice victory by the Warriors. And they go up 4-0 in the first round. And Island School drops to 2-2. So really, if Kapaa is able to win one of the last two matches of the first round, then they would take the first round championship. So as they sing their alma maters tonight, Kapule, what's your overall takeaway from this match?
You know, unexpectedly, you know, after hearing about, I wasn't here for their first game, which was against Island School, at Island School. You know, so hearing about the kind of play that happened over there, you know, was a little bit unexpected to see how they played today. You know, it was a little bit of a dogfight. A lot of good plays here and there, but still always still place for improvement for them and stuff.
Yeah, so as we look at the Kapaa Warriors proudly singing their alma mater, I think this has probably been the most entertaining match of the season. And always the team that wins usually sings with a little more gusto, right?
Yeah.
I know you being a musically inclined person, what grade do you give these young men on their pitch and their overall singing ability? Is it to your standard?
I'd say it's not too bad. Usually there's a little bit of here and there echoes with the singing, but I think they did a pretty good job tonight with their alma mater.
Well, very good. Again, as we come to the close of our broadcast here, our webcast, I want to thank the Kapaa High media team, the maestro, Chris Sandero, and congratulations, boys, on a fine win tonight.
Congratulations.
How you doing, Coach? And again, I want to thank our media team and thank you guys for tuning in. And want to say aloha, a hui ho, until next time.